Alright, what's good with y'all? Bruh, it's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video. In this video, we finna be reacting to this video talking about the ugly truth about why Bandai is abandoning Sparking Zero. Now, this video is by somebody named Nova World. Shout out to them. If you like this video, definitely go sub up to them. I'm not subbed up. I probably sub up towards the end. I might as well do it now. What am I talking about? I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna go ahead and sub up to bro. You feel me? Just, turn on the bell and all that, you feel me? But yeah, like I said, definitely go sub up to bro. Like I said, this seemed like a cool little video. It got like I said, it got a solid amount of views, so I'm assuming that he was speaking some facts in the video, got a good amount of comments. So let's get into it, man. Let's see what it's talking about, bro. Let's see what it's talking about.
No new maps, no new game modes, and half-done DLC. Just ranked mode and quick match, except for if you're on Xbox. Then you only have ranked mode because nobody plays quick match.
Is that true? Y'all let me know down in the comment section, is that true, bro? Y'all let me know.
While all of this inaction is happening with Sparking Zero, Bandai's brand new game, they are giving out fully stacked DLCs to their 10-year-old product while Sparking Zero drowns. But why though? YouTube, what it do? It's your boy.
I'm pretty sure what he just said, he talking about Xenoverse 2, by the way. I'm almost positive. Just letting y'all know if y'all was confused about that part.
Boy, Nova World 1. And in today's video, we're going to attempt to answer that very question while simply looking at the facts. So, in my research, I've noticed that Bandai has a lot of franchises, and a lot of those franchises are very hyped games.
Yep.
Something that I also noticed is that they make most of their profits from the initial sell. In fact, Sparking Zero broke records by selling 3 million copies, not over time.
It says it's also the fact. So okay, let's look at this right. Let's look at this, bro. Man, this nigga act like y'all can't just pause it yourself and read it, bro. Nigga, you didn't have to pause it and read it to them, bro. What is this? Kindergarten, bro? God damn. Becoming a record breaker for the Dragon Ball franchise. It's achieved this milestone relatively quick after its release in October 2024, according to Bandai Namco. Yeah, so this is the fastest selling Dragon Ball game ever, bro. And just think about the state it's in, bro. Look at how many copies it sold. Ain't no game ever did this shit, bro. No Dragon Ball game. Or anime game. Let's not even say Dragon Ball. Ain't no anime game ever did this, bro. Fuck Dragon Ball, bro. Ain't no anime game ever did this, bro.
One single day. And 5 million copies over its not even a year time span. Exactly. So that means a lot of people actually bought the game outright. Something that I also researched is that most games do not make that much money from DLC. It was kind of like a lot of people played it based off the hype, but all the issues quickly showed themselves. But something that I always just say is okay, well, when they release this DLC, all they had to do is start fixing all these problems.
So basically, and I don't mean to keep pausing it, but basically it's just as what we said, bro. It's what I said before. It's like, bro, these niggas, bro, they already got their bread from the initial release. They don't care about nothing that happens after that. And that's basically, he basically just said why. Majority of their bread comes from the initial buys that they get. It's not coming from the DLC, so they don't care about DLC like that, bro.
With the DLC, like release the patches with the DLC, and that will fix the game. But something that we've noticed is, one, they're very slow to push out DLC, and two, when they do push out the DLC and patches, for some reason, whenever they fix one thing, they break another thing.
Man, you feel me, bro? Not even to keep pausing it, bro. That's facts, though. I said it in literally probably like a couple videos ago. I literally said, bro, this is the problem with the Sparking Zero patches, is that they patch one thing and they break something else. Or they'll patch something and it's not even really patched. How you so-called patch something, but it don't really get fixed? That don't make sense, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section, bro. That shit goofy as hell.
And they also give us half DLCs. For example, the Daima DLC. Why is it that there are so many characters in this new DLC, but they decided to give us Pansy? They did give us Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but they didn't give us his adult form.
Yeah.
They didn't even give us Super Saiyan 4 Goku, nor did they even give us Super Saiyan 4 adult Goku. So what's the reason for this?
Yeah, like, bro, and you see he said, yeah, they gave us Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Like I said, I'm not trying to keep pausing it, bro. I apologize. I know y'all niggas better get on my ass. Nigga, just stop pausing it. You sitting here apologizing. You could have alleviated this whole problem if you just would have not paused it, bro. Goofy as hell. Other motherfuckers I don't care about, bro. They could have gave us mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They talking about some, oh, we're going down the timeline and when the characters actually came about. Nigga, that don't matter, bro. I don't care about that, bro. Nigga, give me Super, bro. You didn't give us no maps and nothing. You didn't give us no Tamagami. Where the Tamagami at? If you doing this so-called in chronological order, my nigga, just give us Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku. You could have gave us Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta for this DLC and the adult versions for the next one, bro. Giving us 2 Super Saiyan 4s is gonna be trash, bro. I don't care. That shit sorry as hell.
One of the main reasons is they don't make that much profit off of DLCs. No game company does. A gaming company will make approximately 27% of their overall profits from DLC, which is nothing to scoff at in the grand scheme of things, but to a big corporation like Bandai Namco, it's not a lot. And I'm sure you're asking, well, why is it that they're giving us half-ass DLCs for Sparking Zero, their brand new product, but they're giving it to Xenoverse 2, a 10-year-old game? Now, I'll say this.
I mean, granted, they giving it to basically every Dragon Ball game that's out. But I mean, this isn't the only DLC that's finna drop for Sparking Zero. I get what you saying. You saying like, why are they giving? Because the DLC on Xenoverse 2, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely was better than the one on Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero has included more characters, but Xenoverse 2 included better characters, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody would have rather had, if we could have got Super Saiyan 3 Adult Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Adult Goku on this last DLC, I can guarantee y'all that we would have took that on Sparking Zero rather than the shit they gave us, which was, you know, just the kid forms and then Pansy and fucking Glorio and Majin Ku. Like, nobody give a fuck about them characters, bro. And it's cool, like I said, it's cool they add them. Like, I'm not mad at, like, it's just, bro, they could have gave us Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku. You feel me? If they did that, then this DLC would 100% been better than the one on Xenoverse. Just off that alone. But Xenoverse gave us the first Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the first Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku on console. Just on like a mainstream, like a real Dragon Ball game that's not a fucking phone game, bro. They gave us the first one, so that one was definitely better.
I really want to chalk that up to stupidity because even whilst looking at the charts, Sparking Zero still has more daily players than Xenoverse 2. Although Xenoverse 2, like, it has...
You mean to tell me, bro, do y'all see how close that is, though? We got 1,241, right? And it's 1,000 players on right now, at least when he did this, right? This wasn't too long ago, so I would assume it's probably a little bit less right now, right? So, we basically at like 1,000, bro.
Players.
And then we go to
Xenoverse 2. Although Xenoverse...
It's damn near 1,000 too. You know how crazy, bro, this game is, bro, 10 years old. Bro, Sparking Zero is damn near had the same amount of people on as a 10-year-old game, bro. Y'all don't think it flopped. Y'all don't think Sparking Zero, that's crazy as hell. Y'all niggas bogus.
Xenoverse 2, like, it has like, what? Xenoverse 2 has an average of like 1,000 players. Sparking Zero has an average of 1,200. And I'll throw up the screenshots in this video to show you guys, but it's really pointless.
Yeah.
Another thing that I've noticed is that because they only make 27% of their profit from these DLCs, a lot of the times, from what I saw, these DLCs are very overpriced. And I think the reason why they put the DLC, the more fully stacked DLC on Xenoverse 2 is because Xenoverse 2, if you look at it, they have a whole ass of DLCs. So I feel like it would be a lot better received if they gave them the fully stacked DLC and hiked up the price than if they gave it to us. But they're still robbing us either way because they gave us a half-ass DLC and still...
I mean, bro, like, I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna talk shit about Sparking Zero, but I'm gonna also be real. They finna give us another DLC with all the characters that would, like, both of them same characters that's on Xenoverse. They finna give us them characters in the next DLC, so I don't really think it's like that they, you know, didn't want to give it to us. They gonna give it to us in due time. Like, Xenoverse is probably only gonna get them characters. They ain't getting nobody else from Daima probably, bro. They not getting nobody else.
It's that at too much, to be honest. At the end of the day, it seems like it's all about money.
It is.
And when you make most of your money off of the initial sale, what point would you have even dropping new DLC or even giving all your effort into more DLC? Let's look at it from a business standpoint. They would be better off making an entirely new game for Sparking Zero, like a Sparking Zero 2.
Bro, they better not do that, bro. That's literally, if they make Sparking Zero 2 and y'all niggas hype it up, bro, y'all niggas are delusional as fuck, bro. I'm not even saying I wouldn't get it, but I wouldn't be hyped for it. Nigga, you know damn well your ass probably pass out just seeing the motherfucking trailer when they finna drop that shit. You just be sitting here capping, bro. Everybody know you capping, bro. Shut up, nigga.
Then trying to revive this game with DLC and this, that, and the third. Do I think it's possible for them to generate enough hype for them to bring this game back to life and start making a bunch of money off of DLC? It's possible.
It's impossible. That's not possible, bro. That shit dead as hell.
But I don't think there's going to be anything ever on the level of Xenoverse 2 as far as like the profits coming from DLCs. Because by this point, you know, back when Xenoverse 2 came out, I feel like people weren't as prominent on the internet basically saying like whether the game was good or not. Nowadays, everybody's a critic. If your game is trash, the whole world will know that it's trash. My only hope for Sparking Zero is that they make a Sparking Zero 2.
Bro, why do niggas keep saying that, bro? Like, bro, I hate when niggas say that shit, bro. It's like, bro, why do you want them to make a Sparking Zero 2 and they couldn't even get this one right? The only reason niggas, bro, imagine Tenkaichi 3 came out and that shit damn there was a flop. And motherfuckers like, man, I wish they made another one, Tenkaichi 4. Like, no, bro, niggas not doing that, bro. The only reason that people wanted a Tenkaichi 4 is because Tenkaichi 3 was that good of a game. Sparking Zero is not that good of a game, bro. Bro, there is no point in them making a Sparking Zero 2. Nigga, just add modes to regular Sparking Zero and you good, bro. Add modes to regular Sparking Zero. Add the other characters that you need to add. Add the cosmetics. Add everything you need to add to that game. You don't need to make another one, bro. That's goofy as hell. Y'all niggas need to stop saying it because y'all send y'all asses up to get scammed again, bro. Stop saying that, bro. That shit dumb as hell.
And
I ain't gonna lie.
Hopefully learn from.
No offense to this nigga saying, I'm just saying, a lot of niggas be saying that shit dumb as hell, bro. Bro, y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section, bro. That shit goofy.
From their mistakes, but I highly doubt it. But something else to consider is that Sparking Zero hasn't just fallen off just because the game is trash. When we look at any type of game, even the outliers,
just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack.
all games have a taper off point where they start to get less and less players from launch. Oddly enough, a lot of people buy these games, millions of people buy these games. I mean, millions of copies are sold, but only a few thousand are playing the game. That's actually more common than you think. But in Sparking Zero's case, they're on a lower end of that just simply because all the like problems with the game, like the gameplay itself, like being a bit buggy at launch, a lot of exploits being taken advantage of and making people not want to play the game. So now all that's left on the game, those 1,000 players, probably like 600 or 700 of them are people who cheese and people who just want to, you know, either they're people who cheese or they're people who really do love Dragon Ball Z. That's it. That's the only thing that could possibly make sense. Like I said, Xenoverse has less players, and I believe that Bandai has no real leverage over.
Bro, Xenoverse 2 has barely any less players than Sparking Zero, and it's a 10-year-old game. Sparking Zero not even a year old, and it's barely outdoing Xenoverse 2, bro. Like, we gotta be for real right here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's terrible. That's actually bad.
For Sparking Zero, I believe Sparking Zero is so far gone just based off looking at the facts and like the profit margins of dropping new DLC. If you ask me, if I were a businessman, I would tell them to stop dropping DLC on that game, period, because I don't think it would make a difference unless they decide that they really want to do an entire rebrand of the game with a DLC or make a whole new game, Sparking Zero is a lost cause. It's too far gone.
Yeah.
Unless they make a whole new game.
And they don't need to do that, bro. I'm not trying to be disappointed twice, bro. Just work with this bullshit y'all got, bro. You don't make other games after a game that was trash. You don't do that, bro. You don't do that. Unless it's like 2K or Call of Duty where it's always been a yearly thing, bro. It don't make sense to do that in this case. That's goofy as hell.
Adding all the things that people have been begging for this entire time. Because if they could drop a fully stacked DLC on Xenoverse, they could have been fixed all these problems with Sparking Zero. The problem is they didn't fix it in time. I think they saw that this game was breaking records with the sale. They kind of got a little bit cocky and it felt like, oh, we could take our time
That's all it was, bro.
dropping new things in the game. But just as fast as this game went up, it tanked within the span of months, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
I really think nothing can truly be done.
There is nothing that can be done. I've been saying that for the past few months, bro. There's nothing you can do to save this game, bro. The Daima DLC came out and it barely shot up the spikes in the population of the game. There's nothing you can do. Now this next DLC probably gonna, bro. I'll say this, bro. The next DLC when it drop, it's gonna be in the range of like 5,000 people to like 7,000 people on, maybe. Like not even like a certain thing. It might be that much. And most, like I said, I'm gonna go from 5,000 to 7,000. It's probably gonna be less than 5,000 though. I don't know. It probably gonna be less. Who knows? We gonna see though.
And most games that fail usually do that.
Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do y'all think, brother? What do y'all think is gonna peak whenever this next DLC drop? Where do y'all think the population gonna peak at, bro?
Taper off thing. And if it tapers off the same way that Sparking Zero does, it's better just to make a whole new game. And will likely.
But I'm saying it's not better to make a new game, bro. That's not good, and we shouldn't be asking for that. But I get what he's saying. He's saying like, cause I ain't trying to get on him. He's saying like the only real option that they could do is make a new game if they, in terms of just making more money. Cause in terms of like, if it make more money from a DLC versus making a new game, which one will make more money? It will make more sense to make a new game. That's definitely gonna make more money. That makes sense. But I'm saying like, bro, we don't want that. Do not make another Bandai. Don't make another Sparking game, bro. Do not make another Sparking game, bro. Y'all already fucked this shit up, bro. This is bad enough, bro. It's bad enough.
What happen is Bandai will use another hype franchise to make another game, and the whole cycle will restart again unless they make a very exceptional game like Marvel Rivals or Fortnite. Marvel Rivals is a free game, but its daily players, yes, it had its taper off point. Its daily players are like 150,000, and its all-time peak was like 600,000. Fortnite will always be a thing. I think the thing about Bandai and Namco is they use these hype games, but yes, everybody loves these hype games and they have a special place in their heart. I love Dragon Ball. I have me a Dragon Ball Goku statue. I'm wearing Dragon Ball Crocs right now.
Bro, they need to sell the rights to certain anime like games, bro. They need to sell the rights, bro. Somebody need to buy the rights from Bandai, because all Bandai is gonna do is just keep releasing half-ass games, and they not really finna be worried too much about longevity and retaining like the player base, bro, and doing what niggas want all the time. They not finna be worried about that, bro. Games like Marvel Rivals and Fortnite, nigga, if the community say this, nigga, that's what the community gonna get. If this is a problem, nigga, they gonna take it out the game, bro. Bandai not doing that because they getting all their money up front from the sales from whenever the game first drops. So they don't care about pleasing us, nigga. They don't care about giving us the right DLCs or giving us exactly what they don't care about that, bro. And it's gonna keep being that way. Like I said, the only two games they could drop from now on forward. Really 3 games. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, bro. They got 3 games they could drop. They could drop a Budokai 4 game. They could do that. They could drop a new Budokai game. They could drop a fighterz Z2. Or they could drop a Xenoverse 3. Those are the only options they have, bro. If it's not one of them games, bro, it's not finna go crazy. And like I'm saying, we better hope that when they do drop one of those games, because it's finna be one of those, when they drop one of them motherfuckers, hopefully they actually put love into it and don't do this same shit they did with Sparking, bro.
I have Dragon Ball like shirts and like all type of things, all type of memorabilia. But the issue is they make these things with all the hype, and they really throw all their budget into the marketing, but they don't throw enough budget into the actual game. So the cycle just restarts and restarts and restarts. These games don't have any real staying power.
I don't know who this nigga is that he's fighting, but that nigga is trash.
They just
Seriously.
bank off of nostalgia, but one day that nostalgia will run out, and they will have to make actual good games. Not saying that Sparking Zero is a horrible game. The community had something to do with the game failing. A lot of the people using these exploits and not having honor when playing these games.
That's true, but if it weren't for the devs leaving the shit in the game for so long, we wouldn't have dealt with it for so long to the point where all the fucking population left, bro. You can sit here and say, like, bro, it's always a root cause. The root cause is not the players. That's not the root cause. All of this stems from something else. This shit stems because they left these exploits in the game. They dropped this game with the exploits in the game that was never in the old games. So if you drop in a game with exploits in it that was never in the old ones, how is that even possible? That all stems from Bandai and Spike Chunsoft being lazy and just trying to get their bread, bro. Of course, you got bitch niggas online. I'm not saying that niggas ain't bitches. Y'all niggas is bitches. They used to be on here and play like that for sure. You feel me? For sure. And then nigga talk about a skill issue. Nah, y'all niggas just some bitches for sure. But like I said, bro, it really stems from Bandai. It's not the player. Like, it's definitely the player's fault to a small extent, but it started with them at the end of the day. They would never have been empowered to do it if it wasn't in the game, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And it wasn't supposed to be in the game because it wasn't in the last one, bro.
But it's also partly the developer's fault. They should have put more time into actually making the game good, and they should have moved a lot faster when it came to patches and DLCs.
That's it.
お前が笑わせる
Because this fall off has to be studied. The game dropped. It wasn't like a game like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League where they dropped the game and everybody was hating on it from the beginning and the game inevitably failed. This game was a game that everybody wanted to play. People was passing out when they seen the trailers. The game sold so many copies, it broke records. And then the game tanked within a matter of months.
It will never be another game like this for anime. It will never be another Sparking Zero. I want y'all to realize that from like a release standpoint, it will never be another Sparking Zero. Xenoverse 3, fighterz, Budokai 4, them games might get a cool like 3 million sales. Maybe not 3 million. They probably get like a cool million sales off rip. A cool meal, bro. But they not hitting no fucking 3 mil, bro. They not doing that, bro. Especially not after this. Because people done lost faith in Bandai now. Now they not finna fuck with them.
That should show you
But maybe they will. You know how niggas be delusional, bro.
something. And that really showed me something with video games nowadays. I'm not really ever going to get my hopes up too much about a video game anymore, just simply because it can tank just like that. I mean, this game hasn't even... You can say it's been out for a year because it passed New Year, but to me, the game hasn't been out for more than a few months. I think this game dropped in October of 2024, and right now is yeah, can't get the hopes up no more. Bro. But yeah, these are the reasons why I think that Bandai has not really put much effort in Sparking Zero, not really giving it its DLC. One, it's not profitable, so they're not going to do it. Two, they already took your money on the sale, on the initial sale. They sold 3 million copies in a day and 5 million copies over the next few months after that. And three, looking at data, it will be pointless for them to even try to revive the game. The only thing that they can do is make a good game from the start. That's the only thing they can do. And I think the only hope we have for a good, honestly, I don't know what the hope we have is for a good anime game, but I know that the only hope we have for actual good games with staying power is GTA 6. When GTA 6 comes out,
Nah, for sure. But man, that's all I really think he finna say in this video, man. Shout out to Nova World, man. Like I said, it was a very good video, definitely informative. I didn't know that the numbers was that close between Sparking Zero and Xenoverse 2. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this shit down in the comment section below. We don't want a Sparking Zero 2, bro. Please don't do that, bro. That's gonna bring, the Tenkaichi series was such a beloved series. If you make a Sparking Zero 2, it's only gonna take the series even more. I'm not even trying to see that, bro. That shit gonna break my heart, man. But yeah, like I said, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this shit down in the comment section below. And y'all let me know, was y'all in my live yesterday that I did? I did stream for like almost 2 hours yesterday, just, you know, for the first time, you know, just because y'all been asking for it for a while. You know, I did a little tournament in there. So yeah, like I said, y'all let me know if y'all was in that little stream. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to stream again. Y'all let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, man, that's all I really got for y'all this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this shit. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And Don Coolio out, bruh.